Okay, so I want to say thank you to JD Delay for making a YouTube short where I found out about this. So a gynecologist in Australia had his medical license suspended because he refused to treat a 9-year-old trans girl. Now, let's go over the facts, shall we, since I always say that common sense and reality needs to make a serious return immediately. First of all, a trans girl is a biological boy. I do not believe in trans kids. That is stupid. That was a stupid trend that was going around. I guess it started on TikTok or something, which is why I'm perfectly fine with TikTok being banned. But, yeah, kids cannot be trans, first of all. And a gynecologist is a doctor who helps biological women. And here's the facts. You cannot change your biology. If you are born a male, then you will always be a male. If you are born female, you will always be a female. You know, and trans people like Blair White and Buck Angel, they said the exact same things. And I think it's wrong that gynecologist had his license suspended. I think his license was suspended for a month, and he's on 5-year probation. Why? Because he lives in reality? I mean, what's going to happen next? A doctor's going to lose their license because they refuse to give a trans woman birth control? Oh, gosh. Here's the thing. I don't judge people who have been diagnosed with gender dysphoria. I still kind of go back and forth whether if I believe in it or not. But, you know, I follow Blair White and Buck Angel, and they have helped me understand this so much. You know, and I have so much respect for them because Blair White, who is a biological male living as a woman, you know, even Blair said, I will never be a biological woman. And Buck Angel said the exact opposite because Buck Angel is a biological woman living as a male. And they both pass as trans, you know. And before I even knew that they were trans, if I didn't even know that, I would have assumed that Buck was a biological male and Blair was a biological woman because they pass, you know, as trans. Because that's supposed to be the point. But, you know, but that's why I have respect for them. So to that doctor who had their license suspended, I really am sorry that the delusion has affected your career. Seriously, people, let's return to reality, and common sense needs to return.